you to please locate that chat box, show some love to our leader as we bring her to the line. Toni, are you available to take the call?
Absolutely, Deja. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yay! Thank you so much for that awesome introduction. Always a pleasure. You are one of the best hostesses, with the mostesses, I would say, for all of our calls, you guys. I'm super happy to have somebody like Deja, who really takes this seriously, never needs a reminder, always there, 1,000% whenever we need her. So Deja, thank you so much. Hello, Raw Choices. So happy to be here with you guys this evening. I am super excited, but I'm a little bit tired. I'm gonna tell you why. I spent some time in Detroit. I was there actually, I think maybe 39 hours or so. So I woke up in Detroit and now I'm here in California. So I actually get an extra 3 hours today, right? So I get 27 hours of my day today. So super cool to have an extra 3 hours. But I had a great time, spent some time with the C.H.O.I.C.E.S side of the family. And now I'm over here with the Raw side of the family. So super cool to be able to participate. There's one thing about evolution, of course, that we say, but we actually mean and we live. And that's that we are family. And whenever we're celebrating in or outside of evolution, we get together to do that. So I had an awesome opportunity to go to Detroit to celebrate with some of our leadership there, celebrate, success in other parts of our lives. So super cool, you guys. I want to say thank you to everybody in Detroit that I got to see and hug on and love on and learn from. Super cool to spend that time with you guys, okay? Now, today we have the awesome opportunity, you guys, to speak to somebody, my sister, my friend, somebody I've been in this business with for over 4 years, from day one. We started together in the business, and we're going to talk to her. But before we do that, Deja, I just looked up and saw what you had there. Thank you. But before we do that, let's go ahead and go over our announcements and talk about what's going on in the company, because this is super important, you guys. Whenever there's an opportunity to be trained, whenever there's an opportunity to be in the room with other leadership and get all the nuggets and the knowledge. I know a lot of times people say, oh, I didn't know that. Nobody told me. How do I get that information? Well, here, let me tell you, not only should you definitely always connect with whatever's going on in the company as far as these training calls and things like that, but whenever there's an opportunity to actually come out and talk to agents in person, definitely jump at that opportunity, jump at that chance, 1,000%. Even if you have to drive an hour, drive 2 hours, get there, get that information, and get your business on that fast track momentum, okay? So our regional event is coming September 21st. You guys, it'll be a 10-city event. All 10 people are going, I'm not 10 people, all 10 cities will be operating simultaneously all over the country. So make sure you get to the nearest event to where you are and fellowship, learn, and get all the information, all the nuggets you can possibly get, okay? This is super important. The regional event is going to be fabulous. This flyer is floating around. Expect to see it in your inbox later on today. I know I sent it out last week. I'll send it out again this week as well. Now, we talked about momentum, right? You guys, do me a favor. Hop in the chat box and tell me how important momentum is for your business. It's kind of like, you're on that roller coaster. Your business is like a roller coaster, right? Evolution is our theme park. You're on the roller coaster. And, you're building up, you're getting started. You know how that roller coaster kind of goes really slow. Up to the top, it's going up to the top, up to the top. And that kind of signifies how you're building your business. You're doing your trainings, you're getting the information, you're learning about the calls. You're trying to understand the different things that happen with your business. And then you get to the top of that roller coaster and all of a sudden you are going down fast speed, having lots of fun, and the momentum is building. But that momentum is what helps you to get back up that next hill as the roller coaster proceeds to go through the entire ride. Because your business is that roller coaster. It is that ride, you guys. You're going to have peaks. You're going to have valleys. But as you build momentum, that momentum will help you get through those valleys. And I introduce somebody to you who actually has experienced the roller coaster of evolution, has experienced the roller coaster of multi-level marketing, of business, period, because every single business goes through this roller coaster. This woman I want to introduce you to, you guys, I absolutely respect and adore, okay? You guys know her and her husband. We call him Dr. Lee. Of course, she is the fabulous Nikki Lee, right? And she is out there training and helping and doing all types of things to make sure that everybody in our company gets the information and the knowledge they need to succeed. The only thing you have to do is actually tap in, okay? So this woman, actually her and her husband, if you know her story, went through a roller coaster, and right now they are definitely going through momentum that's going to push them to the next level in a fast way. So I wanted you guys to hear from the best of the best. So without any further ado, I want to introduce you guys my sister, Founder Council member, Elite 8 member, 1-star Platinum, Miss Nicole Lee. You guys, Nikki Lee, are you there? Hello, my darling. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you and see you. How are you doing over there in Vegas?
Awesome. It's super hot. Hello, everyone. Super excited that I'm here. Every time Toni asks me, it's like a super privilege, and I want to give it back to you, Toni, because just for you inviting me here, it's just, you know, you can make all the money in the world, but the best feeling is when someone asks for your help. I promise you guys, it's the best. Once you learn something and then someone says, hey, can you work together with me? I swear to you guys, it is the absolute best feeling. So I appreciate you, Toni. Thank you for everything that you do. A lot of you guys don't know this, but one of the things that gave me the kick in the butt was really Toni getting that 100K ring. I was like, oh, heck no, she's not getting that ring this year without me. Like, we started the exact same day. And Toni, when she came into the business, she was the first one to make the rank. She was the first one to, you know, she was just always ahead of everyone. And I was like, oh my gosh, why am I so behind? And you know what happened is she did a lot of, she did a lot of self-help. I realized she did a lot of training. She was always there. And I was like, what is Toni doing that I'm not doing? And Toni said it just now, like, you have to be around the people. You have to be around successful people. And she was around Fred Howell a lot. She was around David a lot. And that's why we have the regional meetings. Now, maybe you don't have anyone to bring to the regional meetings. That's okay. Because you know what? It's a $25 investment on yourself to be able to hang out with Toni Ward. That's a very cheap amount to be able to hang out with a 6-figure income earner. I'm not joking, because there's other people that have all these meetings and have all these things, and they charge like hundreds and hundreds of dollars just to be in the presence of them. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to have somebody get Lemon, the bird. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who Lemon is from my Nikki Lee lives when I train you guys. But yeah, anytime that you have, again, you don't have to have a guest there. You just have to show up, because you may pick little things up that Toni Ward says, or, James Brown or Fred Howell or Dwayne Macklin or just anyone. And a lot of times when I say like my presentation, or I'm talking to a client, or it's really crazy, because it's a lot of every successful person. I'm a little bit of, all of them. So it's really important. Like I said, if you don't have a guest, if if your guest didn't show up or something like that, just show up and be there. Even if it's, something that you're not familiar with, or you feel really, really uncomfortable, just go. I promise you'll get more comfortable as the time goes. And then you'll have a little bit more courage to invite someone or go, because you'll kind of be like, I know where to go. I know what to do. I know how to do this. And then before you know it, you're doing it yourself, right? So again, thank you so much for inviting me, Toni. And I think today what we're going to talk about is how do you go from, for those of you guys that know my story, about, I want to say 14 months ago, I dropped down to 3 people. Okay. I climbed up to platinum, but my story is a little bit different because I climbed up to platinum because I had a separate company. So what I did was I grabbed everyone from that promotions company and I put them in Evolution and basically said, just trust me, it's going to be great, right? But I made a lot of mistakes along the way. I started seeing people dropping and I realized that it's because I left them alone. I didn't have the steps to success that Toni had. I didn't have the calls that Toni had. I didn't put them engaged with everyone else. It's kind of like by myself. I thought that I had everything figured out. I was one of those like know-it-alls. Oh, I got so many people in my promotions team that I got this. 300 people are going to follow me, no problem. Yes, they're going to follow me, but can I keep them? Can I keep them? Because as you guys know, retention is also another very important part of this business. Retention is very, very important. And after making so many mistakes, I realized and started writing down, okay, what can I do better? And I almost think it's better to fail and drop a bunch of people. That way you know where you went wrong so you don't make that same mistake again, right? So how did I do it? Because you have to imagine, just try to think right now, going from 3 to 300 in just a few months, I think 3 months, and then getting a roughly around $5,000 check and then dropping back down to $50. From 5,000 to 50, and I'm serious, I'm not joking, I went down in like 2 months. No joke, okay, I'm not joking. Can you just imagine like that feeling? It's nuts. It's like, and you guys recruit like 2 or 3, or we bring people in the business like 10 and then 5 leave and we're like, can't do this. Oh my gosh, throw the towel in. We don't do that. We learn. We learn and we write down all the mistakes and where we think we went wrong, because you shouldn't lose 300 from 300 to 3. That's just something wrong there. So what I did was, before I started building, I said, okay, I need a little bit of self-help. I need to follow some of these leaders. I need to be around travel parties. I need to get on YouTube and find out, you know, how to speak, how to talk to people, how to not say so many dang times, how to learn about travel, how to sound interesting, how to help people was one of the biggest things. Like, how can you help people? A lot of the times we're in survival mode, right? We're here to survive. And it's not our fault. That's what our parents taught us. Work hard, work hard and go to college, make money. They don't teach us how to thrive. Like, they just teach us how to survive, right? And make enough money to pay our bills or whatever. And that's a big problem, because when you're just surviving, you're always like having a certain amount of money, and then whatever money you're making, it's going out to your bills. You have to really know how to help people and teach them exactly what you do. And that's one of the things why I like network marketing, because it's not about me going to work and working a 9-to-5 job and going to train somebody or I don't make extra money, but when I train them, I'm not teaching them a career. I'm not teaching them mindset. I'm not teaching them about this type of thing, right? So again, I think retention has a lot to do with being around successful people and being able to help people and being able to want to help people. You have to have it in your heart to help everyone. You really do. So if you guys notice, when I dropped down to 3, I said, let me hold myself. Number one, I don't have a boss, okay? And it's really, really hard. I think you guys can all agree with me. It's really, really hard to get started, especially when you go from 3 to 300 and then back up, okay? You first have to get in a serious mindset, and you have to make sure that you have all the tools, okay? What tools do you need? First, you need to know how to book travel, because we're a travel company. We're not a recruiting company, okay? And if you're just gonna recruit only, it's gonna be really hard if they're not natural recruiters or they don't put time in to learn about network marketing, because if you say the wrong sentence, that person can leave or they will not join the business. So you have to know how to recruit. Let's say you do recruit and you get kind of like, nah, it's not my thing. Then you can go over to booking travel. Now you have another option. But if you don't learn everything about the business, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be really, really difficult, because if you build a team of 10 people and you're a network marketer and you don't know how to book travel, and one of your people depend on you and they came in the business because of you, because you're succeeding. If you come in the business and you say, well, you know what? I need help. Let me go to my leader. And they go to Toni Ward and she doesn't know how to log into Vax. That's a problem because they see that she can't do it. And then they're looking for you for help and you can't help them. You have to educate yourself to be able to help, to be able to know everything. Honestly, I would never start building unless I knew everything that was in that back office. Because when you bring someone in the business and they ask you about something, you should know where the akimbo card is. You should know when Nikki Lee Live is. You should know where Derek and Isla's travel party video is. If you're a little bit old school and you don't want to go on the internet, you better know how to do those travel parties old school and invite your friends and family and their friends and family, right? You have to know everything about the back office. So boom, that's what I did. I said, you know what? I failed the first time. Let me really figure out about this company and let me find out not about me. It's not about me. Because if I'm going to bring other people in this business, it's about them, not about me anymore. Okay? That is one thing that you guys have to understand. Before you start building, you have to get it in your heart and soul that people need me. People want me. And I want to be able to help them. And you literally have to feel it in your heart and soul that you want to be that. And that's what I am. That's what Toni Ward is. That's what Fred Howell is. All the leaders that you see, Dave McCovey, Katira Ware, Patrice Abel's fans, they all want to help people. They love people, period. That's why you see us so excited and so happy. And we have these webinars because that's what we do. We help people, okay? So if you're so concentrated on thinking of, I have to make silver because I need $200, it's not gonna work. It's not. You already started with a bad mindset. I'm excited that you wanna get to silver and you wanna do it fast, but if you can't help people, then why are you thinking about yourself and the 150, 200, I think it's 220 or something like that. I haven't been silver for a while, but sorry, $220 a month. It's not about that. It's about how many people can I help make silver? Exactly. How many people can I help make a phone bill every month? Right? When you start thinking like that, people are just going to flock to you. They are. And you'll be like, you'll notice, you're like, my goodness, I changed and I know everything about this business and I'm able to help you. My goodness. They just come to you. They absolutely come to you. So number one, you guys want to build a team, please make sure you know everything in the back office and you know everything about travel and you know everything about network marketing, how to invite, how to close, how to keep people, how to hold retention, how to motivate people, how to inspire people, how to talk to people, how to register with Vax, Expedia, at least have 10 to 20 companies under your belt, okay? At least have that many under your belt. Because when someone comes in your company and they want airfare only, you better know how to answer that. Literally, you gotta know how to answer that. So the first thing that I did personally, okay, because I'm gonna give you guys the blueprint, because a lot of you guys, maybe you guys are at executive, maybe you're at bronze, maybe you're at silver. Great, awesome, you made it there. But the one thing that is that once you get there, you're not going to start, right? You're not going to start, but you can start over and you can start it over the right way. Doesn't matter even if you're gold and you lost a few people. Start over. Start over in here. Like, all right, I've been gold for 2 years and I'm not growing anymore. I'm doing something wrong. Figure it out. Find out what in the heck you're doing wrong. Because honestly, I honestly think you can make gold just by blah, 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 blah. But you're not going to make platinum unless you help people. It's really tough to get to gold without helping people. But you could just talk your way through and make gold. But are you going to keep them? Not if you don't help them. You have to help them. And the way that I did that is I said, okay, right now I have 3 people. Let me figure out when I get these people, how am I going to help these people? Let me go to the back office and let me just basically dive right into everything back over again. because obviously everything that I'm doing is not right. Okay, let me do this the right way. Okay, everything that I am gonna do is about helping others. And again, we're a we movement, so it doesn't mean everyone on your team. No, it means everyone on Toni Ward's team. It means everyone in Rising Tide, everyone in All Stars. It means everything. We're a we movement. It means everybody, because when you start helping everybody, then you're going to make a little name for yourself, and then people are going to be like, oh yeah, Nikki Lee, she helps everyone. Then you're going to get a little bit of credibility, right? And then you're going to get posture, and then people are like, oh my gosh, TJ helps everybody, she's amazing. Or Eileen Earhart, she helps everybody. And then when you do that, then the people on your team are going to love you. They're going to be like, my gosh, my leader helps everybody, right? Even if you have 3 people. So that's really important, okay? So get to know your back office and get to know everything about the company before you even start. Once you start, okay, once you start here, now you have to start on paper, because you're your own boss. And even though you're thinking in here, like, I'm going to make platinum, I'm going to get this, I'm going to do this. Do you have a plan of how you're going to get there? Probably not. You have an exciting dream and you have a vision, but you have to put that down on paper on how you're going to get there and what you're going to do. Okay. For you guys, it may seem a little bit, ABC, right? But it's okay, because everybody's going to start at a different level. Okay. What do you need at this point? You know your weakness. You know what your weakness is. Are you promoting online your travel business and bringing people in the business? Are you? Which one aren't you doing? If not, then you have to learn about that first, because they go together hand in hand. Okay, I personally just feel that you cannot book travel without showing somebody the business. That's super, super selfish. It is. Why are you going to book travel and make $2,000 and your sister's over here on welfare and you're not going to explain it and show her how to do it? That's not fair. That's selfish, right? How are you going to build a team but don't know how to book travel? It goes together. So get it together and learn both. Now, on your plan, what you're going to do is you're going to write a plan. I am going to show you guys my plan, okay? Mine's a little bit different because I'm trying to make double platinum. And I will make double platinum, okay? So let me show you guys my plan, and then you guys can see exactly, hold on, this is my goal for 2019, okay? Right next to my bed, because I wanna wake up and I wanna see, okay? So 2019 goals, and then you see the black spots, those are the ones that are accomplished and I've done already, okay? So let's go with short-term goals, okay? This is short-term goals, okay? And this is what I do, okay? By the way, I do this every single month. Okay, can you guys see me? Okay. All my awards, what's up? I'm super proud of those. Okay, so here's my goal, here's my short-term goal sheet. When I say you have to write it out, you have to write it out, okay? Double platinum, we will be double platinum. What account? Okay, you have to put it all on paper, okay? Need 74 agents. For you, it might be 3 agents, might be 6 agents, might be 9 agents. Short-term goals. Get to 9 and then worry about gold. Not shoot straight to gold from when you start. That doesn't work out. Short-term, get it right the first time, and then keep going on there, right? So what do I have? I wrote it out. These little blocks are people that I need, okay? I just started this a few days ago. So when you bring someone in, then you're gonna mark it, okay? And then you do that for this. That way it keeps you on track, okay? This is my boss right here. I don't have a boss. I'm my own boss. But this becomes your boss because it's staring you right in your face. Are you coming to work? Did you mark off any of the check marks? Then mentally it will be like, oh my gosh, I'm not working, okay? Because you can see it. You can see what's going on, okay? And then who is your help? These are all the people on that team, all the leaders. Those are the people helping. What do they need? Now it's about them. What do they need? About people again, okay? It's about the people. So you have to add them in. It's about them getting to where they need to be and what they need, okay? Look what I wrote. Look at my note. call all agents to see what they need. I know for a fact Toni Ward calls all her agents. I do too. Hey, you know what? You've been in a year. What's up? I know you're silver, but what do you need? Is there anything that you need from me? Maybe they just need a hug. Maybe they need you to meet them. Maybe they need somebody to talk to. Maybe they fell off and they're just worried. Maybe, there's a lot of things that they need. And we become professional counselors, really. Okay, so you want to call them. We don't just leave them alone. Oh, they haven't logged on for 2 weeks. Forget it. They're done. We can't assume that. We have to call them and see what they're doing. Okay, and Toni Ward is not going to call 1,400 people. I'm not going to call 800 people. Okay, we were going to call the people that are direct to us and anyone that we know personally, or if there are 3 or 4 or 5 people down, we'll get to it. It's impossible to call them all in one day, but you guys as a team, as a group, everybody has, if everyone would just call their directs. Now, if a direct leaves and then somebody's under that direct, that becomes an adopted child. You have to contact them. We're not going to leave them by themselves, right? Because their leader left, and it happens. That's part of it. It's part of the process. You just have to know how to get around it. So if someone leaves and they have people under them, do we leave them? No, we adopt them and we help them. Hey, what do you guys need? I noticed that your sponsor left. It's no big deal. It wasn't for them. It's okay. People leave. It's just part of it. But what can I do to help you? Where are you at? Because I'm not sure, where you're at and what you've done so far. So let me help you, okay? All right, so what do I need and what do I need to get there, right? I need 2 agents per day, right? Presentations, gold trip incentive, make flyer, goal date, October 1st, 2019. That's my signature. That's my husband's signature with a date, okay? I have tons of things in the room if you guys... Let's see, I have here's Charles Lee's goals, right? And then here, look what this says. This is really important, you guys. I'm going to show you what it says. It says, people need you to teach them. Don't let them down. We need to be reminded that we're in the people business. We have to help them, okay? This is really important. Okay, anything that you feel sure of or that you need help with, you need to write it down on a piece of paper. This one says, building your brand, engagement, entertainment, and educate. If you want to scale your business, you must do videos, okay? Because with this generation, okay, it's moving to videos. People are visual people, and we've turned to being visual. And we're always looking at our phones, but you guys have to change it to being visual. You have to, okay? People are visual. Why do you think we do the presentation? Why? Because people are visual, right? So, so you got your plan, right? You got your plan, and I really, really super encourage you guys, get one little piece of paper that you can see. I like the big boards. I always say the bigger it is, it's like, right now I'm looking at it, it's right there. Right now my other one's right there, right in front of my face. I can't go anywhere. That's my life right there. It's like a toothbrush. When you wake up and you have to brush your teeth or you can't move on your day, that has to be your routine. That's your job. That's like your toothbrush. If you don't do something on that board, then it feels like you didn't brush your teeth. And it will become a habit like this. Okay, it has to happen, and it has to come on like a routine. Okay, once you have your board, things won't always come as planned. They don't always happen. That's okay. Things can go wrong. Maybe I checked off 5 and the whole leg left. Do we stop? No, we rip down the plan and we start over. All right, this is what I need to do. Instead of 2 agents per day, I need 4 now. But do we stop? No, we keep going. All we have to do is tweak it. That's it. Oh man, that wasn't the plan. That wasn't supposed to happen. It's okay. Me, myself, and I say God flipped the script. He changed my plan right in the middle of it. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christ follower. So I always say all right, Jesus, I guess you changed the plan. That's fine. I got this. I can do this. It just makes you stronger. You just change the plan. You just take that down and you do it over. Maybe you do it a little bit better, or that was just the plan. So we go with what the plan was, right? You know, you guys may not feel that. You may just think, oh man, that just happened. But all we do is we fix it. We tweak it. We say, oh, we lost 10. Okay, now it needs to be 3 agents per day. No problem. We just got to work a little bit harder, right? Okay, after the plan is set, okay, this is so important, you guys, okay? You have to stick to the plan. You have to. If someone calls you and they say, hey, you want to go to dinner or you want to go somewhere, you know, no, I can't. I'm working. I have to work. Toni Ward does that. I call her and she's like, I'm working. I got to call you back. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter if you're in a travel party. It doesn't matter. It's a really good idea if you guys are starting from the beginning. I challenge you guys, if you're new and you've just come in and you've never recruited anyone, please if you want to really do this, please get on your vision board and write executive. I will be executive, and then put 3 check boxes and then put how you're going to get there. Okay. That might be 1 video a day, how to invite, how to close, how to make a travel party, watch the presentation for 1 hour, whatever it is, you set the hour aside, and every single day you can spare an hour. There's not one person on this line that can tell me that they can't spare an hour. There's no way, because I know people that have full-time jobs and 2 jobs and still do the evolution business and still rank up. You can always have an hour. You know how? You can get up an hour earlier. You sleep 9 hours and that's what you require? Sorry, got to make it 8 now. You got to take that 1 hour and that's your evolution hour. And you have to put what you're going to do in that hour. What are you going to do in that hour? You're going to give away 1 hour of sleep. Will you be able to do 10 hours or 11 hours of sleep later? Yeah, of course. When you get to your goal, reward yourself. When I make executive for the whole week, I can sleep 9 hours, something like that, right? Because you always have to reward yourself, right? Once the plan is done, you have to stick to the plan. If you don't stick to the plan, unfortunately, you have to take something away from yourself, okay? Think of what is important to you. The things that are important to me and everyone's different, okay? You have to get to the soul and see what makes you tick. What makes you tick? What do I like? Well, I definitely love my husband. So my husband is definitely one of those things that I absolutely have to have. The second thing is Sunday. Because my husband takes off Sunday, I have to take off Sunday. So guess what happens? If I don't do all the things on my board, then guess what happens? I have to do it on Sunday. Not good. I don't want to work on Sunday. If you guys treat it like that, just like you do with if you were to work a 9-to-5 job, if you didn't come in on Wednesday, you probably have to work on Sunday because you have to switch with someone, right? So you have to give yourself kind of like, my gosh, if I don't do this, then I can't watch, you got to give yourself prizes, right? I have to watch, let me think of a show, Breaking Bad. I know that's a little old school, but okay. How about Orange is the New Black? Okay, I love that show, Orange is the New Black. Okay, if you finish everything that you were supposed to do on your vision board for the day, then you can watch 1 episode of Orange is the New Black. If you don't do it, then you're not allowed to watch the Orange is the New Black, okay? I do that a lot. I always tell myself that every single night, if I finish everything and I'm on schedule and I'm on target and I've conquered everything on there and I'm on schedule, then I get to watch 1 romantic movie. Me all by myself, before I go to bed, I get to watch a romantic movie because that's what I like. And Sunday, I get to stay with my husband, okay? Can you guys still hear me and see me?
Yes, can we not unshare that? Deidre, would you be able to unshare this? Tanya Brown has shared her screen, I'm sure by mistake.
That's okay, as long as you guys can hear me and see me, yeah?
We can hear you and see you.
Okay, cool. So as long as you guys stay on track, and it's really, really, really important for you guys really to give yourself a reward, because why are we doing this? What are we doing it for? If it's for your kids, like I know Toni Ward just recently took off Sunday. And I know what she does. If I finish all my work, then I get to spend Sunday with Tutu. I know that's what she wants to do. At the end of the day, that's all it's about is Tutu. That's her life, right? So you guys have to make a plan. You have to make a plan and you have to stick to the plan. I promise you, you guys put this in effect and help people and everything that I told you at the beginning to really, when you put on the plan that 2 hours and there's a webinar or something, you have to show up. I promise you guys may think that, oh my gosh, how many times can I listen to the same stuff? So boring. There's always something that you pick up. Always, always, all the time. I promise you, because I listen to Charles Lee every single day and I know my stupid mind says, this is boring, sounds like the same thing, but I promise you I pick up something that he picked up from Toni Ward or he picked up from Fred Howell. And then it's like, then I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like passing it down, right? So I think that's really important. And, you know, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was scared that I wasn't able to do it, but I was never going to know if I didn't at least try. It's scary to get, and it's hard to get started. You'll never, ever know if you don't try. You have to at least try it, and you have to put it in effect. You have to go through the motions of doing everything on your list of what you want to do and what you want to become. Because I promise you, the craziest part is once I got to that EVO 100, I said, okay, I'm doing this. I'm going back again. But this time, it's a solid house. Like I was telling Dave, I told the founder, Dave McCovey, the last time I built a team, I built a straw house. This time it's a brick. Every time I put an agent in, they're not going anywhere. If they do, it's going to be a little bit of work for me to take it out and replace it. But I promise you this time I have a brick house, just like the 3 pigs, right? So I went from a straw house to a brick house, and now it's a castle of 800 people, and they are not moving. I promise you, if they move, I will help them 100% move on achieving the goals wherever they want to go elsewhere, and they will find me another brick to replace my house or find someone, because every single person has a part in my team, in our team. They have a part, because without one brick, the whole thing can cave in. So I make sure that that brick is cleaned, it's fixed. If there's a little hole, if water can get in, I fix every little thing on that brick, and I figure out, okay, what's wrong with this brick? Why is it loose? Why is the brick loose? Let's go back to the brick and find out why it's loose. Why is this brick loose? Okay, the brick is just disintegrating and it's just not there anymore. Okay, fine. That would be like somebody just leaving. Okay, you call them, and if they don't call you back or they don't talk to you, it's just a disintegrated brick. But find out what they were good at, or find out what they did, what they didn't do, figure it out, and then get another brick immediately and replace that one. I still got a brick house. It ain't going nowhere, because the people on the bottom and the people on the second level, they're so solid. These are people that have something to do with Rising Tide. These people they're just a part of it. They're a part of the house. And without each and every brick, the house is just not beautiful. I promise you, it won't be a castle. It won't. It won't. I don't have a straw house. I have a brick house. They're not going anywhere. It's very, very strong. Everybody knows how to do everything, and everybody knows their place in that house. Okay. So, that's how we got back from 3 to 800 in a little over a year. Man, I have to tell you that it was piece by piece. It was 100 at a time. It was, okay, let's get EVO 100. Okay, great. We made platinum back. Okay, how can we get another 100? All right, let's help these people become, and then let's help these people. But you always have to stay in phase 1, because that's network marketing. That's network marketing 101. It takes 52 people to recruit to find 4 people that are going to move like you. If you haven't found 52 people and wondering why you're not a platinum, that's because you're not at 52 people yet. I promise you, you will make platinum. You have 52 people, 4 people are aces. They will move, I promise, as long as you help them. As long as you help them. But it's going to take that many people to find that. You'll make gold, you'll make silver, you make a few silvers on the way. You can get two accounts, 2 silvers, right? That's $400. That's great. It's amazing. But if you really, really, really want to make platinum, then just have it in your mind that you have to find 52 people, because people are going to leave. I'm going to tell you the harsh reality, and you guys got to know this, that people are going to leave. It's not going to be gorgeous and pretty that 52 people signing up are all going to stay. They're not. Get it in your mind that 48 people are going to be gone. They are. You know why? Because this isn't for everybody. It's not. You can help them, sure, but it's not for everybody. It's very overwhelming. There's a lot to do. People get very overwhelmed, but I will tell you this. Out of the 52 people, you can't leave yourself. You can't get discouraged. You know why? Because guess who comes back all the time? Those people. All of those 52 people. Hey, I have a booking. I have to book my mother a cruise. Can you help me? And, you know, yeah, absolutely. Man, I've been out of the business for a year and I see your movement and man, I should have stayed in. I'm an idiot. Let me come back in. Yeah. But you gotta know that you gotta bring on at least 52 people to get there. You do. Because people are gonna leave. Are they gonna come in and out? Yeah. Are they gonna book travel with you later? Yeah, all the time. This is your business. This is constant. Does it mean no? They don't want to do the business? No, it means no right now. No right now. Not no forever. They already know what you do. And should you feel bad when people don't come into the business? No, not at all. You should feel great. You got to introduce yourself. You got to sell yourself, and you got to sell what you do. Can they come back 2 years later to you? Yes. Can they book travel with you 3 years later? Yes. They're watching you on the internet. Chances are you added them to your Facebook, and they are absolutely 100% watching you. No just means no right now. You got to expose yourself. You got to get out there. So that's what I did. Brick by brick, Charles and I, 100 at a time. Before you know it, once you get up around platinum, people start moving on their own. You start helping them become leaders, and then leaders just move on their own. You can't take off the gas though. You definitely can't take off the gas. It's like an airplane, okay? When an airplane takes off, aren't they on high speed all the way up? And they don't stop, they can't step off the gas until they're all the way up to their goal. They have to go all the way up to their goal. If they take off the gas, you know what happens? That's what happens, just like that. But if they keep the gas and they go all the way up to the top to their goal, then what can they do when they get to their goal? Coasting, baby. I'm there. Yes, feels so good. Feels awesome. Am I there? No, not there yet. Because you know what's going to happen as soon as I take off the gas? I'm not there. I'm not at the top. You know who's at the top coasting? Dave McCovey.
Right.
Dave McCovey. Fred Howell. He already can take off the gas because he has all his leaders up there, right? So I'm going up, I'm going up, I'm going up. If I say that I'm going to take off the week, you know what happens? Plane's starting to fall. Then what happens? Charles Lee comes back and we got to do presentations. Oh my God, get back up there. Here we go. Okay. So that's exactly what you got to think of. You have to step on the gas and you have to go full throttle, just like a plane. Like you feel the force, the G-force or whatever it's called when you take off. That's exactly what it is. Follow all the things I told you. You will be fine. We are all here to help you. Toni Ward will help you. Myself, we have so many cool things to help you guys keep motivated. And I love you guys. I am here for everybody. Don't feel weird and strange because, you know, I'm not on the team. It's a we movement, okay? It's a we movement. It's people over profits. You can always reach me on Facebook. I am on Nikki Lee Live twice a week. Show up. Come to see me. We have the best time ever on Nikki Lee Live. I promise you. You don't have to be in my team. Just come. We're all on the same team. Doesn't matter. I show up and I send my entire team to Toni Ward's webinar. You know why? Because I'm stepping on the gas. I don't want to step off the gas. I stay on the gas the whole way. That's why I just show up to everything possible. If it's there for me, I go. anyone's travel party. I don't care. I show up. I have the food. I help people. I involve myself. If I feel a little uncomfortable, it's okay. I'll go to the side and eat chips by myself until I feel comfortable, but gotta go, go, go. Back to you, Toni Ward.
Nikki Lee, I love you. You guys, who had a great time listening to Nikki Lee's training today? Did she give you guys what you needed? Did she give you guys what you didn't know you needed, but now that you heard it, you know, oh my goodness, I needed this. Nikki Lee, you spoke to so many people today, just letting them know, basically, you know, you kept it basic, but sometimes you guys, in order to be a phenomenal builder, you have to be a willing student, right? So Nikki Lee is not only a builder, you guys, she's an IATAN card holder. She's booking travel. She's building a team. She's helping people. You guys, this is the real deal. And Nikki, you know what, just, you know, when I saw the change in you, because you've been fabulous since the day I met you. Love you since day one, you know, but when you decided that Evolution Travel was it, you know, because we're the same. We do all kinds of stuff, but when you decided, it's like when I decided, okay, this is what I'm going to do, something inside of you just sparked, and all of a sudden you just exploded. And it's super cool to have somebody with so much ambition be able to transfer that excitement into other people. You guys, I hope you wrote down this. Nikki said that she has her call twice a week. Nikki, could you tell them what days and times your Nikki Lee Live is?
Yes, of course. So Nikki Lee Live is Tuesdays and Saturdays at 4 o'clock. I changed it because of back to school. So it's 4 o'clock.
Uh-oh, where'd she go? Did we lose her? We might have.
She dropped off the call.
I think her thing died. I saw her reach down for the charger. But you guys, get on Nikki Lee's call. She is absolutely fabulous. Okay, if I need anything, if I need help from somebody, if I don't know something about a booking, Nikki Lee is the first person I pick up the phone and ask. All day, every day. So I'll make sure when you get your emails today too, that Nikki Lee's call times and dial-in numbers are included, but it is in the back office. So you can log right into your back office. Log into your back office. Log right into your back office. It's gonna pop up right there for you. So for those of you who are checking your back office, it's there. Oh, she said her internet logged her off. Okay, so take time, and you guys have to understand too, when you walk in any of our houses, we have those boards. They're everywhere. You walk into my house, I have 5 poster boards up right now. It's how we work. It's what we do. Everybody knows that's part of my artwork, right? Poster boards all up and down the hallway. But thank you so much, Nikki Lee. We appreciate you. She's texting me now. We appreciate you so much for every single thing. And we love you. You guys do me. Oh, she's back. Yay. Oh, we appreciate you, Nikki, for everything. I'm going to make sure they know exactly what time I told them. The information is right in the back office. Make sure you log on, you guys. You can never, ever, 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 ever say there was nobody there to help you, because Nikki is there for the entire company 2 days a week. If you have questions, you can ask her on your call. If you have a booking that you're having trouble with, you can ask her on her call. If you need anything, this lady right here is so giving. She will help you, period. I've seen her. I've watched her. I've seen her give her time to just help somebody through a whole booking. Okay, don't take advantage of it, you guys. Don't take advantage of it. Make sure you participate in the call so that you can learn and get what you guys need. Nikki, kudos to you. Clap it up for her, you guys, in the chat box. Thank you so much, you guys. Hop on chat box, shout her out. Let everybody know how much we love and appreciate her for hopping on this call and giving us those wonderful nuggets. Nikki, I will see you at the bank and at the beach with me very soon. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you again for hopping on our regular Tuesday night call. This is Toni Ward, the other half of your R.A.W team. Looking forward to seeing you guys again next Tuesday. Make sure you lock it in, 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern, every single Tuesday. Talk to you later, everybody. Bye.